we talked about why I was coming off it, and she said, well, if the XL doesn't give you any side effects, we don't need to come off it. We don't need to find a different medication. The whole reason of me going out today this morning was to get these, my meds. Good morning. I woke up like this. So it's 12:15. I'm going away on the CU weekend away, CU's Christian Union, this weekend. I need to change this because it's 41 days to Disney. I just had a phone call from someone at my, at CAMS, mental health care. And I'm going to go in there and pick up some meds, because I don't know if I sort of mentioned and explained, but basically when I had my episode a few weeks ago, my team in Nottingham put me on something called quetiapine XL. Now, I have been on quetiapine since I was 17. It's an atypical antipsychotic, so it's the most commonly prescribed antipsychotic. It can be used for psychosis, maintenance of bipolar, depression. It can be used in conjunction with an antidepressant to increase the efficacy of the drug, but I have it for psychosis and maintenance of bipolar. Psychosis is a loss of touch with reality, including visual, audio, tactile hallucinations and delusions, and I have been on just the regular release one since I was 17, and on various different doses, and we were trying to wean me off it because it's giving me really bad restless legs, and that prevents me from sleeping, and we had come down from 800 milligrams in hospital down to 100 by July, and it was going alright. Then I had my episode and they put me on XL, and they put me on a larger dose, 300 milligrams, and basically, I can't remember if I just said 2 minutes ago, XL is extended release, or sometimes a XR, extended release, but your body breaks it down differently, and it takes longer to leave your system. So it would be like drinking a pint of water compared to sipping it throughout the day, but I seem to tolerate that a lot better. And another reason I've not come off entirely from the quetiapine is because I can't sleep, which I did mention in a video a very long while ago, like 3 months ago. So the quetiapine normal gives you a kick and knocks you out, and they don't like to prescribe sleeping tablets long term because it's just treating a symptom as opposed to fixing the problem. So I've been on the quetiapine still, but then when I went on the XL, I didn't really get any side effects, like I say, and also for the first time ever I was feeling sleepy tired before taking my meds, and when I say like for the first time ever, I mean literally since I was about 10, so that is over half my life. So I would be getting sleepy tired before taking my meds, which, like I say, doesn't normally happen, and I thought, oh, I'm getting a sleeping pattern back, whereas normally I wouldn't be tired until about half an hour, 40 minutes after I'd taken the quetiapine, and it's not necessarily sleepy tired, it's just, oh, I need to lie down, and then it knocks you out. So I was like, okay, XL seems best. So when I met my psychiatrist on Tuesday, I mentioned, could I go back onto the XL as maintenance, and she was like, yep, that sounds good. and she also did point out the fact that 100 milligrams isn't maintenance for bipolar, it's baby dose. And I said, I know that it's baby dose, we were coming off it. And she said, we talked about why I was coming off it, and she said, well, if the Excel doesn't give you any side effects, we don't need to come off it. We don't need to find a different medication, because there are a couple of next line of defence, like olanzapine and clonazepam, but they, not that they get dangerous, but they have different risks. So the quetiapine, which we know works when it's at the right dose, if we can find a tablet that doesn't give me side effects, that's great. So we're going to go for that. So I just had a phone call to say come pick it up. And we did the online shop last night at Asda, and of course I forgot something. I forgot to get smart water, which is what I'm showing you that I've been drinking this week, because it has electrolytes in, so it's better to hydrate you than just water. In terms of my pots, I thought that was really key, so I was going to prioritise getting smart water and just having a 600ml bottle every day, along with other things which have added electrolytes in, like Rock Boost, and water drops and stuff. So I am gonna, it's actually quite convenient that this woman's around, because I was like, I don't really want to trek into town to go and get water, but now that I'm going in town to catch a bus out of town, pick up my meds, catch the bus back into town, it drops me really close to B&M, which is where I get my smart water from normally. So I'm going to hop there, and not hop, that would send my heart rate crazy and also probably make me fall over with my joints. But I'm going to go to B&M and get some water. So sorry for the really, really long introduction, but good morning and welcome to my day. I also forgot to say, my tummy's hurting. I think I've just, you know when you work out and then you sort of ache the next day? While doing the handstand over, I think has just sort of not pulled tummy muscles, but worked them. So that's good. It's good that I have used them enough for them to ache the next day. It's not good that I've not noticed that I've used them enough in order to stretch them to prevent her the next day, but, you know, one step at a time, baby steps, you know. Afternoon, it's 3 o'clock. I'm kind of annoyed, not gonna lie, because obviously I'm glad to have the meds, but I had to go the whole way there, which was like 50 minutes for a 30-second interaction with the receptionist to give me my pills, then another 45 minutes home. So I spent like an hour and a half for 30 seconds. Would have preferred to be able to pick them up from town, but it was fine because it got me out of the house, I've done something, and I went to B&M. I got my smart water as intended, and now I'm eating dinner, which is, well, lunch, which is leftovers. So I've got some pizza and I've got my Nando's, so I'm gonna just enjoy that and continue watching Stranger Things season 2. So this lovely glowing light in the background, I've put my light box on because it creates a nice light in the room. Anyway, I'm editing yesterday's vlog and we did something really, really funny movement. If you've not seen it, go and see it. I'll pop a little link up here. But yeah, it was really fun. We were doing like, it was a blessing in disguise because our normal movement teacher was off because she's ill, and we had someone else who I don't think he even was meant to be teaching us, but he was in, and the teachers asked him, can you stay behind and take this class? And he said yes. I'm very glad he did. It was very fun. We did sort of like acro and stuff, so very fun. And that's why my belly hurts now. But totally worth it. Totally worth it. Okay, so the whole reason we're going out today this morning was to get these, my meds. These are not all of my meds, these are just my mental health meds. I've showed you before, but that lovely box there, this one, has all my other meds in. This is, well, they have mental health meds in as well, but these are the ones that I'm going to be taking from now on. But obviously Sunday is the day that I refill up my, what would you even call this? I would be filling this up on Sunday. However, I will be at the CU weekend away for Sunday morning, so I'm going to just put my Sunday meds in here, and also I'm going to swap out the quetiapine that's sat in there because it's 100 mils normal, 100 milligram normal, and I need to put my extended release in the extended release, they don't do 100mg tablets, which doesn't surprise me, to be honest. I didn't even know that they did normal 100mg tablets until I was on them. So they've done 50mg, so I'm going to put 2 of those in for each night, so I'm going to do that now. This is a packet of my new ones, and they can go in the bin. 1, 2 for Friday tonight. 1, 2 for Saturday, and then 1, 2 for Sunday. There we go. As I'm going away today, I thought I would just like show you what I'm packing in terms of meds, fluids. So I've managed to get it into 1 suitcase and 1 rucksack. So in this suitcase I've got obviously suitcasey things. I've got my Barocca Boost, hydration. I've got my meds in here, like I said earlier, I filled up Sundays already. And then I'm going to take a few emergency meds just in case. If we look in here you can see I've got my Smart Water. I've got 3 bottles of that in there. In my rucksack I've got everything that I always have in my rucksack. My inhaler, pain meds, anxiety meds, and then I've got just a couple bags of, well, there's 3 bags there, quick carbs. My blood sugar sometimes drops. Yeah, so there you go in my front pocket, along with my inhaler. And here also, I've obviously got my salt. I've also got all of my like eczema creams in there as well. I've got my other inhaler as well, duh. And pull socks. Can't forget the pull socks. Oh, and of course, I never take my medical ID off, ever. Hi! Hey!
Bring it in there. Do not do that!
No. Come here. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, beautiful. Hi. Hey, beautiful. Oh, hello, gorgeous. Okay, so I'm here at the weekend away with CU, and this cat, as you just seen, it's just appeared at the door, at the window, so I've come to stroke it. Oh, come on. So, hi. This is Molly. I've known Molly for a while, 3 years?
Yeah, I think so.
Like 3 years.
Yeah.
Molly's beau drove us the whole way from Brum to Bristol-ish.
Yeah, I think we're in Bristol. I'm not sure.
We're in a scout hut in the middle of nowhere. I mean, there could be an axe murderer outside for all we know. Maybe he's with a cat.
Maybe.
We've named the cat, well, I've named the cat Aslan. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but it was cute.
It was very cute. It was cute.
And then I was just outside. After I turned the camera off, I was just outside with this cat at the window, like, I've got a cat.
You actually went.
Did you get a picture?
No, I think Anthony did.
So many people got pictures. People kept coming up to the window. I was like, I'm in a zoo and I don't care. What are you thankful for?
What am I thankful for?
Yeah.
Today I'm thankful for my friends, my CU family, and Frankie.
Oh, you. Oh, you.
And Frankie. Yeah, because they're really great. I'm also thankful for I'm thankful for good health.
Yeah.
And motivation.
Yeah.
Today.
I am thankful for that cat.
Oh yeah.
That was adorable. I know you're thankful for the cat as well. It got me away from you for like 25 minutes. I'm extremely thankful that Lauren is here. Lauren is my friend. She did midwifery and now she's a midwife. And I met her when I was on my foundation and we've just been friends ever since. I did not know she was going to be here. We were going to meet up and have pancakes at some point in the next few weeks, and then I just came in tonight and saw her, and I was like, Lauren's here! Just dropped my bag and ran to her. So I'm thankful that Lauren's here. I'm thankful that Nat Drover's here. And I'm thankful for McDonald's.
I'm thankful for McDonald's too.
Yeah. And we will see you tomorrow for more thankful thoughts. Good night.